I want to share with you some relaxing movements to nourish yourself during your menopause, your maturescence. I mean, actually, they're movements that you can do anytime, but I'm specifically focusing on the maturescence. So we're going to start sitting and just tuning in to your body. Find a comfortable position and maybe close your eyes and focus on your breathing. You can have your hands facing up to the sky, or you could put one hand on your lower abdomen and one hand on your heart, and just breathe deeply, feeling the movement of breath within your heart, feeling the movement of breath in your ribs all around, taking deep breaths, feeling the movement of breath in your abdomen and pelvis. And also being aware of your pelvic floor, your perineum, as you breathe out, feeling that drawing in. And as you breathe in, feeling the relaxation. And just scan through your body, noticing any areas of tension. Perhaps your neck, your shoulders, allow them to release. Your hips, your pelvis. And then you can open your eyes and bring your hands together in front of your heart. And then place them on your breasts, the wings, the inner wings of your heart, and feel your breathing here. Feel your breasts protecting your heart, and then open your hands out to embrace the world around you. It's quite nice to just open your arms up, opening your armpit. This is the heart meridian in Chinese medicine, but really make sure your shoulders are relaxed. And just do a few movements of drawing to the center, shoulders relaxed, and opening up your heart. And in this, you can relax your shoulders. I also quite like to do some gentle movements of just stretching up and drawing down, which stimulates this whole area in a very gentle way, just drawing down. Feeling that opening of your heart, feeling the space around you, but feeling a lightness in your shoulders. Embracing creativity and new expression. So you might even just want to do a few gentle movements. Because now we're going to turn gently, placing one hand on the knee, the other hand behind, and just have a nice gentle stretch to relax your shoulders, to move your spine, to look around you, to look behind you. And just breathing slowly and deeply, enjoying the world around you. And then you can come back to your heart and open up to the space. And then turn the other way. Gentle stretch for your spine, opening your hips, relaxing your shoulders. It's lovely to do this outside if you can, like I am now. Then you can appreciate the support of nature around you. And coming back to the center. Being aware of your heart and your pelvis, I quite like to just gently bring my feet together. Kidney 1 is bubbling spring on the sole of the foot, a really lovely point that you're connecting. Bring your hands together and just gently rock. If you're on a slightly uneven surface like I am, you only want to do it quite gently, but just feel this gentle massage of your pubis, your pelvis, your coccyx. Obviously don't do any of these if they're not comfortable. But I quite like that gentle opening And then finding the position for your feet and just gently easing forward, relaxing your head, neck and shoulders. Opening your heart and connecting more to earth, relaxing your head, breathing slowly and deeply. Also, although this is relaxing, you can still release what you no longer need. And then coming slowly back up to relax your spine. And now I'm going to turn on my mat because I want to extend my legs. It's important to get some movement in your legs, in your bones. And I'm going to extend my arms up into the space. My spine, important part of the body, governing vessel in Chinese medicine, the front of my body. So we need to keep our heart open as we come down. So try not to round your lower back, but also try to lengthen the back of your legs. Focus on your ankles perhaps a bit to start with. Focus on this relaxation in your arms and engaging your abdominal muscles as you breathe out, coming down. You can touch your feet, you can touch your ankle, but make sure your spine is upright. So don't force this movement. Really opening your heart into space, the inner wings of your heart. And just pause here for as long as you feel comfortable, touching wherever you feel comfortable. Breathing and finding a sense of peace. With your heart open, feeling a nice stretch in the back of your legs. And then as you breathe in, you can reach up to space. Maybe wiggling your fingers, checking your shoulders are relaxed, your spine, and then again engaging when you're ready, your pelvis coming down, opening up your upper back, your heart, finding alignment, breathing slowly and deeply, taking time to feel into your body, to nourish yourself. And you can hold your ankles if you want. And you can always use a belt or a scarf to support you if you need to be more in this kind of position. Then coming up. Do it as many times as you want, in fact. It can be a really nice, soft, nourishing movement. Feel the flow, love your body, come to your heart and your pelvis. And now I want to do a few all fours exercises. They're quite important because it's good to get some tone in your hands and your wrists, but just listening to your body, coming forwards and backwards. And then you could do a little bit of circling so you engage your pelvis. Circle one way and then circle the other way. And you could also just turn your head to one side. So you're shortening this side that I'm coming to. You see, I keep my hips stable. That's really good for strengthening the whole side of your body and strengthening your abdominal muscles, which are really key in the Maturessence. Coming back to the center. And then on the next out breath, so you can see it the other way. This side's now lengthening while the side I'm turning towards is shortening. So I'll repeat that a few times. Feeling the center, feeling your abdominal muscles and your pelvic floor, and just turning to one side. Feeling the shortening on this side. It's a good release for your neck. Coming back to the center as you breathe in as you breathe out the other side, so the shortenings here and the lengthenings here. So we'll do that a few more times. Out breath, in breath, out breath, in breath. Okay, and then more strengthening for the abdomen as you breathe out, the cat of yoga, but it's a great exercise for engaging your abdomen, for releasing your back, governing and conception vessel. And then as you breathe in, you might want to really hollow your lower back and then open up your chest and open up your throat, really open up your heart, the wings of your heart. Only lift up your head if it's comfortable for your neck. But it's nice to have a full stretch through your body, pushing down with your hands, but really engaging your abdomen and your pelvic floor. And then breathing in, feeling the hollowing in the lower back if that's comfortable, the opening of the chest and the movement of your spine. It's a really great movement for your spine. And then if you want to, you could try to extend one leg and then the other. Extend one leg, really get a nice stretch here. So this is more relaxing. If you're comfortable and you want to do something a bit more strengthening, just come into a high plank. Good for your arms, good for your pelvic floor. Try to relax into it. But if that's too much, then from the all fours, you can just sink down, but also from the plank, into your child's pose. Because in the Maturessence, we're reconnecting with our childlike nature, that we are the centre of our universe. So sitting on your heels. Okay. Pause. Can you hear now?
I can hear you, the microphone.
Well, it's.
We need to think. You need to think about the microphone when we're recording these things.
It's not. It's not. It's here.
When you were down,
Yeah.
you will
When I was going down, what do I need to do?
not talk. Do not talk when your microphone is clearly blocked. All right? It's Bluetooth, which means it's almost line of sight.
Okay, so where? What do I?
It's
What?
fine now.
Okay, so what if I want to go down?
You can talk, yeah, and then do the action, and then release the action so that the microphone is. You didn't tell me you were going to be doing this. You said you were going to be squatting, you were going to be sitting. You didn't tell me. I didn't think to put the microphone on your right side.
Oh, sorry. Shall I change it then to the right side? Yeah? Okay. So where do I start from?
Start from the child's pose.
I said from all fours. So it was from all fours. From all fours, you can sink back into the child's pose. And you can deeply rest in the child's pose. And so when you have rested as long as you need in the child's pose, come back to all fours. And we're going to also do some gentle squatting movements. So now I'm in the squat. You don't need to have your heels down. We're just doing gentle squatting, and you can just gently rock and circle and become aware of your pelvic floor, and also how that is nice around your hips and your pelvis. And it's really good to practice squatting, because in most traditional societies, all of the people, including the elder women, would squat. So if you're not used to squatting, you might not be able to get your heels down, but it feels like it's an active position, but it's actually quite a restful position. So if you practice the squat, you can start with blocks, then you can eventually feel, in the squat, I can rest. And the squat is great for toning your pelvis, your pelvic floor, all your digestive organs. So it's actually quite good to practice that so that you can learn to rest within the squat. So we're going to sink back down from the squat. And as I said, this is a resting sequence. So after you've done some of these movements, it's really important to lie down and rest and let your body absorb these gentle movements. So lie back on your mat. You can have your legs fully extended. If it's more comfortable, bring your feet to the earth. You can even put a cushion under your knees. Before we rest, actually, if you've got your feet up, you might want to just gently ease out your pelvis by doing a few movements from side to side, just very gently. Turning your head one side, turning your feet the other side, your knees the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. And then either with your feet on the floor or your legs extended, reconnect with your heart and your womb and your breath. And allow yourself to deeply relax. For as long as you need. So I hope you enjoyed these restful movements which keep flow and circulation and creativity in your body, and value rest in your life as well as activity. And trust your heart. Thank you. And if you liked this, please share some feedback, or if you have other ideas of how you rest and support your energies in the menopause, in your maturescence, please share them.